If you didn't know, there are over 7 billion people on Earth right now. About half of them are females and the other half are males who are continuously trying to figure out how the female half think. What makes a woman tick? What makes her choose a man and develop feelings for him? Sometimes we make the process scientific and more complicated than we make it seem, but there are some simplified signs that shows when a woman likes you. Make sure to take teasing and girly giggling off of this list because we are talking about women, and there is a huge difference between a girl and a woman. A woman acts differently than someone who is in high school. Now let's tackle this and get down to the point to see if that special woman in your life is interested in you. Here's 10 signs a woman likes you. Number 1, she gets close and personal. When a woman in your life starts to feel those butterflies around you, she'll want to keep those feelings going. This means she will get up close and personal in more ways than one. Of course, like in the traditional saying, this woman will try to develop an intimate relationship with you. She's not going to want a typical buddy-buddy relationship. That's for your homies. She will try to establish deep conversations, share personal details and feelings, and get a feel for what makes you you. In another sense of up close and personal, this woman will also be all up in your business. Not in a bad way though. When there's an opportunity, she'll be in your personal space and be physically close to you. Remember, don't freak out. She isn't invading your space, but instead inviting you to share a space with her. This woman feels comfortable and secure around you, and that's an awesome feeling to have. So pump yourself up. Number 2, she asks you what you think about her. As it was made clear earlier, when you're dealing with a woman, you should be blessed to be dealing with someone who's mature. This woman will have no problem going right to the point and asking you upfront about what you think about her. She doesn't have time for games or mixed signals, and she hopes you will have the same level of maturity. Asking what you think about her encompasses multiple questions in one. Think of it as a question taco. The shell is the basic "what do you think about me" phrase. Inside you have the meat, lettuce, cheese, and salsa. These are the real details she is looking for. They include the questions like what do you think about her mindset, personality, character traits, goals, appearance? Does she fit what you're looking for in terms of a girlfriend? Do you connect with her on a deeper level? All in all, in this delicious taco question, she is asking you if and why you could like her, so make sure to answer accordingly when she asks. Number 3, she follows up with you about things you've mentioned before. In the first sign, we talked about when a woman likes you, she'll do her all to develop an intimate relationship with you, especially in terms of emotion and conversation. This also means she'll remember the things you tell her. When she asks you personal questions, your answers are going to be recorded in her head in HD quality. She is trying to learn about you as a person, so you can be sure that she will follow up with you about things you've mentioned in the past. For example, like the dentist appointment you told her you scheduled a month ago, bet that she'll ask you about how it went even though you didn't mention it for weeks afterward. The project you told her you wanted to finish by next month, guess who's going to ask when the deadline approaches? It's going to be her. You need help with the project? This girl is your number 1 brainstorming buddy. There's a reason that you should send a follow-up email after a job interview. It shows the receiver that you are courteous, attentive, and interested. A woman with feelings for you is going to extend her support in the same way. She follows up to show that she is interested and committed to being with you. Number 4, she's enthusiastic. Have you ever told a great story or been really excited about something just to have someone respond to you in a monotone, uninterested voice? Wow, that's great. Not cool. If I wanted someone to respond to me like that, I would just have a conversation with a brick wall. An uninterested person is like a brick wall. A woman who likes you though is not. She is bound to be filled with energy and enthusiasm when you speak to her. Carrying conversation with this woman is just easy. It's like easy peasy lemon squeezy easy. You get me? It's like the positive energy between you two flows faster than the Niagara Falls. You will never feel like you're boring her or that she wishes she were somewhere else. And the best part is, the enthusiasm of an enamored woman is contagious. One day you might be just excited and hyped up as she is, even if the conversation is as average as talking about food shopping. Number 5, she actually wants to hang out with you. I'm sure we've all been in a place where we have a fun conversation with someone new and then we say something like, "We should definitely hang out sometime." Well, in the moment the comment is sincere, tons of time to hang out never actually happens for one reason or another. A woman who likes you will not take the same path. She is going to ensure that if it's possible, you two will hang out together. This woman may reorganize her schedule, plan far in advance, and coordinate with you to get a date down on paper. She isn't one of those bail last minute type of person, so you won't have to worry about a sudden cancellation for a vague reason. No, this woman is mature, serious, and dedicated, and her action will follow suit. Number 6, she initiates constant contact with you. Tag is a fun game, but when you were a kid, chasing people gets old. Being the person who always texts and asking to hang out first could get a little old. This happens in friendships as much as in romantic relationships. A good relationship isn't one-sided. It's 50-50. Each person should be putting in their all to maintain that connection. A woman who is interested in you will understand this concept and run with it full force. She knows what she wants and she puts in the work to achieve it. She will have no reservations about reaching out to you first on multiple occasions as long as you are kind and responsive to her. There are no weird waiting rules or days between responses. The communication is crystal clear and she wouldn't mind being the first to reach out. Number 7, she makes it known that you have similar interests. What's your favorite thing to do? Whatever it is, imagine doing that activity with your favorite person. Sounds even better, doesn't it? Birds of a feather flock together. Like two peas in a pod, they go together like butter on toast. What are these analogies referring to? That is, people who complement each other. This is really the goal of all relationships, particularly romantic ones. We get along better with people who share our interests, passions, and values. When a woman likes you, she'll quickly connect the dots on the interests that you two share. In fact, this may be one of the reasons why she likes you in the first place. Once she does connect those dots, you'll be sure to know. After all, these are the core elements that make you compatible with one another. No one wants to date someone who huffs and puffs at their hobbies or argues with them on every point that they make. But we do want to find the peanut butter to our jelly, the smile to our face, and the Beyonce to our Jay-Z. You get the picture? She's probably the other half you were looking for. Number 8, she makes plans and invites you. Initiative isn't just something college applications require, it's actually something that most relationships need. If two people never connect, barely speak, and don't see each other, it doesn't take a genius to see that they will never establish a relationship. A woman who likes you is not going to fall into this trap, so she will be sure to follow her excellent conversation with an invitation to continue the chat in person. She might invite you to dates, group hangouts, or even to family outings. Can you imagine the maturity? The point is that you won't have a lack of opportunities to spend face-to-face time with a woman who likes you. The only thing you have to do is show up and like her back if you do. Number 9, she's talkative around you. A woman who likes you will be confident and sure about herself in front of you. She'll be open and talkative. These things also open the doors for further connection between the two of you. She is likely to have an open narrative and be inviting. This is an opportunity for you. Step your foot in the door and really put in the work for genuine conversation. While it starts with simply chatting, she is telling you that she is open to more. So listen closely, you may like what you hear. Number 10, you finally realize you enjoy talking and being with her. The final point is this. It takes two to tango. When a mature woman is showing you signs that she likes you, the conversation is charismatic, affection is flowing, and flirtation is frequent. If you're noticing these things, you'll also notice that warm and fuzzy feeling that starts growing between your ribcage. When did that start? Don't run to your cardiologist just yet, because the sensation is just you reciprocating her feelings. When you're enjoying her conversation and feel that you're clicking with her on all levels, you're only a step away from realizing that you truly enjoy being with her. This is the cherry on top of the cake of love. Take a bite, I promise, it's delicious. There you have it, a down-to-the-point list of signs a woman likes you. These signs are found within women who have lived life enough to clearly know what they want and how to pursue it. Luckily for those who are watching, it could be that she wants you. It's a great change to have positive expectation instead of disappointments, isn't it? A mature woman will do that to you. So if you're lucky enough to have some of these signs in your sights, stand up straight and tall, march out there, and give all of those positive moves right back to her. I'm sure you'll be able to push the relationship to the next level. And make sure to leave a comment and tell me all about it. Leave a like if you like this, and I'll catch you all later. Bye!